Salt solutions. The first two contain the same solution, namely sodium chloride solution. The next two both have sodium bromide solution, and the next two have sodium iodide solution. I'm going to add silver nitrate to each of these. I've taken some silver nitrate in a syringe here. Let me add a few drops. The first two will give an identical. These are both iodides. We get an off-white precipitate, or sometimes described as a cream precipitate. We get a yellow precipitate formed. Let's add a bit more to get a good amount of precipitate in each case here. The bromides and the iodides. So in this particular test we see with silver nitrate, the silver nitrate has been acidified with a few drops of concentrated nitric acid. We get a white precipitate with the chlorides, an off-white or cream precipitate with the bromides, and we get a yellow precipitate with the iodides. But we can improve upon this test by testing the solubility in ammonia, and this is why I've done these in pairs. So here we've simply reduced the volumes, but we have 2 chlorides, 2 bromides and 2 iodides. Silver chloride, here we've got silver chloride, silver bromide and silver iodide. Let's have a look to see if the chloride dissolves in dilute ammonia. And I think you can see there that it has completely dissolved. We have a colourless clear solution there. I'm going to check to see now if the silver bromide here dissolves in dilute ammonia. And I think you can see it's still cloudy. It has not dissolved in dilute ammonia. Let's check if the silver iodide here dissolves in dilute ammonia. And again, like in the case of silver bromide, the silver iodide has not dissolved in the dilute ammonia. I have in this syringe now concentrated ammonia, so I'm going to take the second chloride here, see if it's soluble in concentrated ammonia. One would expect that it should be, given that it dissolves in dilute ammonia. You can see clearly there that it is completely dissolved. The second bromide, silver bromide, remember, did not dissolve in dilute ammonia. Let's see if it dissolves in the concentrated ammonia here. I hope you can see there it has indeed dissolved in concentrated ammonia. And lastly, let's check to see if this second silver iodide dissolves in concentrated ammonia. I've added quite a large volume there. And the silver iodide has not dissolved in concentrated ammonia. So there we have a combination of reactions to help us distinguish between the halide salts in solution. The chloride formed a white precipitate of silver chloride, which dissolved in both dilute and concentrated ammonia. The bromide salt formed silver bromide, which was an off-white or cream precipitate. That precipitate did not redissolve in dilute ammonia, but it did dissolve in silver bromide. Silver bromide did dissolve in concentrated ammonia. With the iodide we got a yellow precipitate. The yellow precipitate did not dissolve in either dilute or concentrated ammonia.